Yo, this is Y, creative expression founder, program director, and artivist.
And it's Liz, creative admin.
Bong bong, we out here. And a big part of what Liz and I do is we have these conversations right here. So we just sharing a bit of like what we build about. And a big thing that we have been talking about is the AI. I think I'll start off by saying that I could not find a video editor. I would have all these videos on YouTube that were long, 20 minutes, an hour. But now there literally was this AI. I'm going to shout them out. You can find them. It's called Opus Clip, OPUSCLIP. And literally we copy pasted a podcast that I was on and it diced it up. The quality wasn't all of that because the quality of the YouTube video was low, but we did it. But like Liz has been using the chat GPT and all that since way back. So I'm like, how did you get into it?
Actually, I was introduced to that by a astrologer named Sunny MF Money. You can follow him on TikTok. He's amazing. And I was taking his manifesting with astrology course, and they were talking about how you can use astrology to help you with social media marketing. And he mentioned Chat GPT. And I'm someone who is very into new things, just dabbling in a whole bunch of stuff. So I utilize that to create captions on Instagram posts, or to help me with creating some ideas in regards to TikTok posts, yeah. And then again, it's in its baby phase, but it shows so much potential.
Yeah, and that's lit because I'm realizing all this marketing shit is documenting what's really going on. So Liz is like, yo, let's just do it. The gems that we be dropping in these combos are real. And Liz came up through taking the workshop. She was taking the Artivist training. She's figuring out her stuff. And then like I had somebody else doing admin that was like, yo, why? I'm out. Can't do it no more. And I was like, man, as you grow a company, it's hard. And Liz is in the trenches and we keep things very organic. Also, I wanted to ask Liz, like, how do you balance all of this? Like, I know you got a lot of things going on with yourself, your mom, you know what I mean? And like, we're using these tools, but like, what makes you be willing to do this work? I'm always amazed that you do it and you show up so dedicated to this, but like, what is it in you that keeps you doing this kind of stuff as the creative admin?
Yeah. It could be that I'm a manifesting generator, so I probably just have that extra energy force helping push along. But I can definitely say that it has a lot to do with living the reality that I wish to live, and to live outside of the matrix, because I've been there, done that, had a job that treated me like, wait, can we curse?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Just had to make sure. But yeah, they treated me like shit, and you know, I'm a human being. I should be treated like such. And because like how you mentioned, I'm a mom, I have family duties and stuff. This line of work helps free up so much of my time, so then I can spend time with my son and family, be treated with respect, and be seen as a human being, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm also pursuing things that I want to do. Like I mentioned before, I'm somebody who likes to dabble in a lot of things, I love to explore what the world has to offer. And this line of work offers that for me. So
Yeah, and you tapped in on another thing we were talking about, right? They always tell people, yo, you got to focus on one thing, and we were speaking earlier about it. Honestly, the only way to do this on your own terms is you got to focus on many things and you got to work fast and you have to just do it and not think about it, Whereas part of our minds are still conditioned and colonized. I know that we were talking about that like this isn't it, but really, yo, we just got to keep saying our story and saying our piece. And in that, we're going to find it. How are you finding, like, I use the word all the time, right? Multidimensional, omnidimensional, right? How are you navigating with all those different things and not feeling overwhelmed with it? Because like, it's weird because it's not what we were used to, but it's what's needed for the now and the future.
yeah, definitely. First and foremost, connection. So I remember our conversations where I would say that I did not have a space before to speak on certain things. I
Mhm.
was able to find that connecting with you and with the Decipher crew, and
Nice.
that's very powerful, that helps a lot in navigating these real world issues, because then you're coming face to face with people who have went through it, and then you get different perspectives, and then you
Mm.
you basically take what resonates and then leave what doesn't. So that's
I
that's
love it.
that's
I
it.
love it. I love it. And there's so much going on because like you said, the way we're doing things is changing. And as someone who's a full-time artist, I didn't think I would be able to do this thing. Like, yo, knowing that these tools are being created to help us, it's now leading us to be able to say the message. And the message that I'm here to drop is really connect. You said a big thing, community.
Mhm.
People can join the group chat we have. People can come to the network and bills. People can do a free consultation with us and just see what's up and explore ideas. They can pop up to the events we're doing. But really, it takes a form of action. And I appreciate you for taking that action alongside me and together, because my goal is, like, as much as I'm the person who founded the company, I always tell Liz and everybody, my goal is to create opportunities for all of us, not just for this. And it's hard because people are so conditioned to the capitalistic way. And like you said, you've been there and done that. What do you think other folks, including ourselves, right, can do to acclimate to this new now?
Mm. Betting on yourself.
Mm.
Betting on yourself, because if you continue to follow a system that is already proven that it don't work, like at the
Ooh.
end of the day, that's the definition of a fool, repeating the same actions that don't work. So betting on yourself and taking those risks, because even so, working a 9 to 5 is a risk, and people don't think that. Like at
Wow.
any moment, somebody could drop you from their company. But if
Mm-hmm.
you work on building things for yourself and developing different forms of income, you will never have to worry a day in your life, because you are in control of your life. You're not allowing somebody else to do that. So betting on yourself.
Ooh, Liz, you dropping nuggets on them. And
Spirit.
this is something, you get the downloads, right? I get the
Mhm.
downloads. You open yourself up to it. There's a lot of people who, like you mentioned, even though the 9 to 5 isn't safe, we've seen city jobs go, we've seen all this go down, but yet people are still dealing with that fear-based frequency. If I leave my job, I'm gonna die and end up homeless, right? But yet we
Yeah.
know the universe is waiting for all of us to leap so it can catch us and guide us and let us fly, right?
Mhm.
What do you think us as humans can do to reduce that fear and to bet on
Mm.
ourselves, like you said? Because we know it's easier said than done, right? But like,
Yeah.
what's some things we can do, and what have you been doing, and how is it? Because I know it's an ongoing process, right? It's not like one and
Yeah.
done. You got to keep on betting on yourself over and over and
Yeah.
over and adjusting.
Yeah. I would say formulating a connection with the divine, with source, with God,
Ooh,
however you call it, because that is a foundational thing. Have the heart. I love it.
yes.
Um, that's something that will give you a sense of security, because again, the fear-based mentality is for material things. How am I going to pay for my car note, for my house, pay for rent, all these things? But that does, in and of itself, like that would get taken care of. And my
Yeah.
life is an example, I left
Same.
a high paying job in the hospital to now become a dog walker. And, you know, we've had this conversation. Somehow, some way, God has always made sure to provide for my expenses. I don't have to worry about that. And, I wish people were in that level of connection with God, because through God, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
It's I'm like, I probably sound like a preacher right now, but I swear, like it's a testament. I'm a living testament of that. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Yeah.
having that connection with source, man. Yeah,
I
that's
love it. And I feel like you tapped on it right there, where that is something that's all internal. Just to recap, everything is within you. You got to take that leap of faith. The universe is waiting for you to take that leap of faith. Once you take it, let God, the Most High, the divine, whatever you choose to call it, it is going to show up for you, but you have to show up the one part I wanted to add was authenticity. You got to be authentic to know that, like, deep down, Liz knew she didn't need to be in that hospital. Deep down, I knew I wasn't supposed to go work for anybody else in the Matrix. But, you know, fear holds us back, and we stick and we do this. I work for a lot of nonprofits to help build up their company because I was waiting to be ready. And I feel like I'm not a parent, but I could say we're never going to be ready. You just got to know that if you got the thought in your soul, it's there for a reason, and do not ignore it. Liz, any last words for him on this, you know?
Last words. Damn, I feel like we covered a lot here, but you know what? The last thing I could say is literally just bet on yourself, and everything is going to be okay. Don't stress about the minute details. You know, honestly, when it comes time to focusing on those things, you will know what to do. Right now, you're not going to know the future. You can only know right now. So just focus on the now.
This is the one who taught me. Boom.
Hey, kill him.
We're here. So, y'all, the answers are within. And, you know, honestly, cut the bullshit. If anybody's making content that's telling you they got some answers that you got, it's not it. You got the answers in you, and anybody who's working with you should be able to lead you closer to yourself or hold up a mirror to you. Nobody has. You are the greatest authority on yourself. And we are all divinely orchestrated to be here at this specific time, at this specific moment, in this specific situation. So when you could see that divine ordinance and all that, all those little details, everything is always working in your favor if you choose to see it that way. So tap in, tune up, hit us up, jump into networking bills, join a group chat, get involved with the consultation, look at the links in the website. It's all here, y'all. Yeah, we out. See you, gang. This woman
Gang,
right
gang.
here, this is The Rock. She holds it down. I'm her backup singer in the group. You know what I mean? We out here. But show love, work with your friends, create the vision that you see, align with people who share that vision, and start manifesting now. The source is with you and always will be. You got the answers. Take a look in the mirror till you find them. Peace, peace, love, love.